Well, India has added over 24,882 fresh COVID-19 cases in the past 24 hours. This is the highest jump this year, taking the total tally to 1 crore 13 lakh COVID-19 cases in the country. This, according to the latest Health Ministry data that's been released just a short while ago. The number of fresh infections is nearly 7% higher than what we reported in the previous 24 hours on Friday. On Friday, remember, the country registered 23,285 cases. That's up by almost 1,000. India reporting 24,882 cases in this 24-hour period. 140 deaths have also been reported. Let's go right across to Akshay Dongre reporting on the very latest. Akshay, once again, we are seeing India's COVID-19 cases on the rise.
Well, yes, Rishika, in fact, this is a very worrying trend because this is what we have seen in other countries as well, like in Europe. Because once India's numbers were at peak, we were about to reach 1 lakh mark every day. And ever since we saw that the entire government machinery came into action, tests were increased, a lot of efforts were put in place to contain the rise of COVID-19 cases. And that was when we saw a decline in the number of cases. It was a very arduous, very hard journey for the people and the government both. But at this point in time, we are seeing that because of relaxation in a lot of restrictions that were put in place by the government, because of keeping the economic situation under consideration, people have started to not follow the COVID-appropriate behavior. They have started to be very lax about all the restrictions that were put in place in the first place. As far as containing the rising number of COVID-19 are concerned, this number is in fact highest since 28 December when we saw over 26,000 cases that were being reported. Maharashtra and Kerala remain the highest worry. In fact, Maharashtra itself is over 60% contributor as far as the rising number of COVID-19 cases are concerned, and one of the only states where the active number of active cases are on a very steady rise. In fact, even when we are talking about one of the other impacted states that is not showing good results in the last 1 week or so is the national capital as well, because the number of cases are again on a rise. And what we saw earlier last year, that Delhi was in fact competing with Maharashtra, a much larger state as far as the COVID deaths and cases are concerned. The Delhi government should also keep all of its eye as far as the rising number of COVID-19 cases are concerned. Rishika?
All right. Akshay, also quick update on vaccines. What you're telling us is that yesterday there were over 18 lakh doses of the vaccine that were given?
Well, yes, that is the data till 8 p.m. Rishika, because this is a provisional data and the updated numbers will come. As far as the context is concerned, on Monday, there were over 20 lakh doses of vaccination that were given. We are expecting that the number is going to be highest when the updated numbers come. And that will be around 11 a.m. because the government is right now compiling all the data. But yes, the pace of vaccination is also increasing at a very rapid pace because we saw on Mahashivratri, the number of vaccinations were very low, below 5 lakhs. And that is the reason that now the government is going to focus on vaccination, because that is our biggest weapon against the fight in the fight against COVID-19.
All right, Akshay, appreciate you for joining us with the very latest worrying rise in COVID-19 cases. But after the steep dip that we saw in vaccinations due to Mahashivratri, once again, vaccination at least has picked up pace. Over 18 lakh doses were administered till 8 p.m. yesterday.